Hi, I'm Samantha Panzera with Aspiring Writer Academy, and today I'm going over RGB and CMYK color modes and what every children's book illustrator should know about them. I'll also cover how to convert illustrations in RGB format to CMYK and vice versa. I'll cover what the key differences between these different color profiles are and which one you should use for your ebook and which one you should use for print. Okay, first, what are the key differences between RGB and CMYK color modes? Main difference is the RGB color model is a red, a green, and blue color that combines to create a white. It uses additive color mixing, and it's really great for screen displays, digital use. This is the type of format that you want for your ebooks and for online marketing. And then CMYK color model is ideal for print and printed books. Your print books, you'll want to use CMYK. It's a cyan, a magenta, and yellow that combine to create a black using subtractive color mixing. It is only capable of 16,000 colors, while RGB color models are capable of 16.7 million colors. So you can have a lot more color options with RGB files versus CMYK, but RGB, remember ebooks, CMYK, your print books. If you want to take a more in-depth look at everything, I have the blog post live, what is RGB and CMYK, what every children's book illustrator should know, live on Aspiring Writer Academy. I have the full blog post written there. Link should be down in the description of this YouTube video. Again, RGB is what is best for your ebooks and online marketing. CMYK, best for print. Here I have a comparison of RGB file with a CMYK. CMYK often prints a little bit darker and not as vibrant as RGB. It's a little bit more muted, but this is actually printer-friendly colors, while RGB uses colors that are often not printer-friendly. Why does choosing RGB or CMYK matter for children's book illustrators? For one, choosing the right color model, RGB or CMYK, is crucial because it affects how your images turn out in print and on screens. RGB is used for digital displays and create really bright, vibrant colors thanks to light, but if you print RGB images using CMYK, they can come out really dull because CMYK has a more limited color range. On the opposite flip side, CMYK images viewed on an RGB screen can look overly vivid and unrealistic, making them appear distorted. To keep your illustrations looking the best and ensure that they look great in both formats, it's important to use the right color model for your end medium. Having your ebook designed in RGB or having your print book designed for CMYK, it helps you control more of the color profiles. My number one tip when designing children's books is to start your images in RGB. It's easier to convert to CMYK than going from CMYK to RGB. When you're working in CMYK and switch to RGB, often the images are a little bit flat and come out this more dull looking color. You don't want it too vivid either, but you want to get that just right. Okay, steps on how to convert children's book illustrations from RGB to CMYK is in Adobe Photoshop. Open your RGB file. You want to go over to Image, click on Image, go over from Image to Mode, and then here to the right you can see whether your image is in RGB or CMYK color mode, and you can click on either one to convert. So if you're starting in RGB, you can click to CMYK and click OK to convert it to CMYK color mode, and you can see that switch that just happened there. All right, for soft proofing, to simulate how you want your colors to look in print, you can go over to View and then click on Proof Setup. And over to the right, you can click on Working CMYK if you're already not on there. To check color profiles and ensure that you're using the correct color profiles for your printer, you can go over to Edit and scroll down to Color Settings, or you can hit Shift Control K to pull up your color settings to make sure they're compatible with your printer. You can all these different settings here that if you want to adjust, like if I'm wanting to use my Epson XP7100 Premium Glossy inkjet, you can really customize the colors for how you want it printed if you're printing yourself. But for the most part, you're going to leave this as is and click to exit out. By mastering both RGB and CMYK color profiles, you can ensure that your illustrations look stunning in any medium, whether it's electronic devices or in print. I hope that this YouTube video helped you understand color modes and which one to design in first. Usually RGB and then switching to CMYK is my favorite method to work with for children's books. And I hope that this tutorial helped you. If you like this tutorial, be sure to hit like and subscribe to the channel. That way you get notified each time we come out with new helpful videos. Alright, catch you next time.